Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ballard. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
The shotgun running play call. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. He hands it off from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally corral him at the 1.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formation.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, each defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just a natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense that really separate these two.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Back to throw. It's Leonard. Pressure is coming. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped ends of the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try the jet sweep here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Price. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The pass rush closing in.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Using his legs, it's Love. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And it's fair caught right at midfield. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Sambuca. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Howard. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. It's a squib kick. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only 1 half away from crowning a national champion.
The Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So back to their own 9-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Leonard. The pocket breaking down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Abuka. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Gets past the tackler into open space now. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the mark. But what guys are going to cash in this red zone trip? Here the wideout goes in motion. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now. They're set to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now it's second down here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead. And
nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And he's able to send the punt away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. To throw, it's Leonard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finding some room at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Starts a run. Running back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And here comes the punter onto the field. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Leonard. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.